Boruto 2 Blue Vortex is delivering plenty of mysteries surrounding the new generation, but today we'll talk about the whereabouts of the old generation. Stick with me and I'll tell you everything. The Boruto manga is an absolute success. The new generation is making waves, but one big question arises in this manga. What happened to the old generation? Today, we'll discuss some of the great ninjas from the past and where they currently are, based on official information, and of course, a bit of personal opinion. Right at the start, let's hit that like button on the video. It only takes a second, but it helps a lot. Let's start with the legendary Sannin Orochimaru. I'll start by complaining, which is what I do best. Orochimaru is one of the most powerful ninjas in history, with incredible knowledge, yet he's been somewhat sidelined in the new generation. He received some attention in the Boruto anime with the adaptation of Naruto Gaiden and the one-shot featuring Mitsuki, where we discovered the boy's origin. However, overall, the attention given to Orochimaru wasn't what fans expected. I understand that the focus is now on the new generation, as they're the ones solving current problems. Still, some ninjas from the old generation deserve a bit of the spotlight due to the impact they had. In Naruto, we saw older characters appearing in important moments, even if they weren't the main problem solvers for the new generation. Focusing on Orochimaru, if you pay attention to his timeline, you'll notice that, in some way, he's always been at the center of events. When the topic was the Uchiha, he was there. When it was Akatsuki, he was involved. And even during the Ninja War, he was present. Orochimaru's personality naturally leads him into these situations, which he thrives on. Imagine, for example, Orochimaru discovering that Naruto was killed by his own son. And as if that weren't enough, a new scientist arrives in the Leaf Village. It's certain that Orochimaru would have a natural interest in the Kara scientist helping Inotsutsuki. Orochimaru, being naturally curious, wouldn't ignore something like that. Officially, based on the manga, anime, and light novels, Orochimaru remains in his hideouts, even as the legendary Sannin. He's been written to keep a distance from the main actions unless a character brings him to the forefront temporarily. We saw this in Naruto Gaiden, when Naruto and Sasuke went to him to deal with the Shin Uchiha situation and rescue Sakura Uchiha, who had been kidnapped. What do you think? Does Orochimaru still have a place in Boruto, especially in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex? Both in the anime and manga, he hasn't received much attention, but I think there's a way to incorporate him into the storyline, perhaps limiting his actions to moral principles, without reviving anyone but simply making his presence known. Just by appearing, Orochimaru would attract a lot of attention. Now let's talk about Kakashi Hatake, who many believe was the best Hokage in history. Focusing on Kakashi, since childhood, he's always been a top-tier ninja with an admirable shinobi career. An interesting aspect is that Kakashi is the kind of character everyone loves, even those who aren't fans of Naruto. Besides being visually striking, he has an interesting arsenal and is extremely charismatic. From his first appearance, Kakashi has always been important, whether in Naruto or Naruto Shippuden. In the new generation, in Boruto, he also received some attention, even being the one to graduate Boruto and the others as Konoha Genin. This moment was excellent in the anime, both new and nostalgic, with Kakashi maintaining his usual personality and Boruto showing traits similar to Naruto's, along with a certain arrogance in seeing himself as above average. Later on, we see Kakashi once again highlighted alongside Boruto, helping him create the compressed Rasengan. These moments with Boruto are nostalgic and give Kakashi a touch of importance, especially when he's beside Boruto. But where is Kakashi Hatake officially? According to the manga, anime, and light novels, he's literally on vacation. The Boruto story begins with Kakashi already in eternal vacation, so to speak. However, when issues arise, he's called back to the Leaf Village, as the Hokage title remains with him until the end of his life, even if another Hokage has been chosen. We saw this with Hiruzen, and also with Kakashi in the Boruto anime during the Sumire arc and other moments. Chronologically, we see various events like Kakashi going back on vacation, hanging out with Gai-sensei, and so on in the manga timeline. Unfortunately, at one point, Naruto Uzumaki is presumed dead, and the Leaf Village faces two possible situations. One is bringing Kakashi back as Hokage, as happened with Hiruzen Sarutobi. The other possibility is choosing a new Hokage, and we see Shikamaru Nara in this situation, being selected. However, I'm sure Kakashi will appear in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. I know Kakashi isn't currently at the top power level in the story, yet he's still someone who can help at lower levels. Not all enemies will be as powerful as Jigen, for example. In some situations, Kakashi, as the 6th Hokage, would step into the battlefield to protect civilians. He wouldn't necessarily need to fight, but he would certainly help the village in some way, as he has in the past. Officially, Orochimaru remains in his hideout, being monitored, and Kakashi is still on vacation. There's no recent information in the anime, films, manga, or other sources to contradict these older details, so we continue to rely on them. However, there's a possibility these two characters might gain some prominence in the new generation. Anyway, that was today's video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.